Nick Baldwin for SevereMMA here with a UFC welterweight fighter who takes on Curtis Millender this weekend at UFC 226 here in Las Vegas. It is Max Griffin. Max, thank you so much for the time. How is Las Vegas treating you so far?
Las Vegas is great. You know, I've been here numerous times. I was here a couple weeks ago for my brother Anthony, doing the Contender Series thing. And it's nice, but you got to ignore all the lights and cameras, if that makes sense.
Real quick, I know you're very close with Anthony Hernandez. What was that like? I know we saw you on the broadcast. You were, I believe, jumping up and down and obviously very excited. What was that like?
It was wonderful. You know, I've been with him since he was 16, so about 9 years. And to see him go in there and just destroy that dude. We've had similar game plans. We've both been working together in this camp, fighting taller guys that have similar tendencies when you get inside. So it was beautiful to see our plan work in action. And gave me more juice because after that, he was the focus. And now I'm the focus, so it's time.
What's it like to be on such a big card? I mean, UFC 226, yes, we lost Holloway Ortega, which sucks, but we still have Stipe, DC, still have so many great fights. The prelims are great as well, including your fight, of course. What's it like to be part of International Fight Week, which is typically the biggest week in MMA all year?
It's utterly amazing. I mean, my first fight was on 202, the Diaz-Conor rematch. And that was huge. So for me to be on yet another card on my first fight of my contract back, it's such a blessing, man. I'm going to capitalize on this opportunity.
Does it put any more pressure on your shoulders, or do you sort of just soak all that in?
Not at all. They want me here for a reason. They want me here for the world to see what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it.
Now, something that I found interesting looking at the bout order, Mike Perry has most likely been moved to the main card against Paul Felder. Even if Holloway Ortega wasn't canceled, he was still later on in the card. You're coming off a win over Perry. Does that bother you at all, or do you just not really care?
Not at all. I could beat all these guys. You could put me on the bottom. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me whatsoever. But I do feel blessed. I'm the first fight on Fox Sports 1 to kick off everything. I'd rather have that than, honestly, 3-4 fights in on Fox Sports 1.
I saw some social media posts between you and Perry. You guys, even though you fought, cool. You're cool?
We're cool. The media tries to make it something. Me and him are homies, and they any little thing, Max and him are beefing. Nah, not at all.
You're taking on Curtis Millender. Did you know who he was when you got the call? He's had one fight in the UFC. It was a Thiago Alves, impressive performance. Did you know who he was, though?
I saw that fight. That's the only really fight I saw. I know he got signed with the UFC after his LFA fight. I saw that like a highlight. But I just don't like him, man. He's been saying that he's been calling me out for 3 years and all this and that. And I haven't heard of him until 4 or 5 months ago. So he's coming out with false talk,
When you go into a fight that you might consider a little more personal than others, does it make you more hungry? Do you think that can boost your performance, or does that not really change anything?
It tears them up. It just makes me more focused, if that's even possible, just to eliminate them. And it's business. It just takes the mercy away. Maybe I wouldn't add those extra, unanswered shots on the ground, if I like the guy, F him.
It seemed possible that after the Perry fight earlier this year, maybe you'd get a top 15 opponent. Were you okay with taking this fight? Again, Millender, only 1-0, not ranked.
I wasn't expecting it. I was honestly expecting someone top 15, top 20. But for them to put me on this card, I'll beat anyone up they want.
Cool. I'm curious, since moving full-time to MMA, we talked about this before, previously after the Perry fight, I believe, or either right after or right before, but now that you've had about 6 months, 7 months or so, how much has it helped you?
Dude, I can't wait to get out there. I'm so comfortable, and I'm ready to just demolish this guy. He shouldn't have called me out, period.
You get the win over Millender, then is that really time where you don't take a fight other than a ranked opponent?
I'm not going to be a ass in here, you know what I mean? I'll do what they want.
I'm curious, the early weigh-ins were still in effect or will be tomorrow morning on the Friday. They were for the Ultimate Fighter card as well this morning. Dana White, of course, said they were moving away. Sounds like right now, anyways, they're not. Are you happy about that?
I am very happy about that. I believe we don't need to not ruin everything, but change everything up for one bad apple, most fighters, he's saying that most fighters voted. No, they didn't. There's not one fighter that I know that wants to wait all day and have less time to make weight, to recover. That's ridiculous. So I was happy to know, I hit up Dean and those guys, and then found out that they did have early weigh-ins, so I was happy about that.
How do you get the job done on Saturday?
I'm gonna finish him. I don't want to take him down, but he's so easy to take down. I'm gonna knock him out.
Awesome, Max. Thank you so much for the time, and best of luck to you on Saturday.
Thank you, Nick.